is this beautiful square with a flower that comes out of the work with big petals forming a 3D flower. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the embossed motif. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some acrylic yarn size 4. Okay, we're going to start with a slip knot and we're going to start with a base ring. For your base ring, you want to chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to close off this ring by doing a slip stitch into the first chain that you made. Insert your hook into the chain, grab the yarn, and pull through to close. And now we're going to be working into the center of that ring. Now for row 1, we're going to start with a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And that counts as a double crochet. And now we're going to work 15 double crochets into the ring. We're going to yarn over, insert our hook into the ring, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's a double crochet, and I'm going to do a total of 15 of those. I'll do that off camera, and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so I just did 15 double crochets. So that plus the chain 3 counts as 16 stitches. Now to finish off this row, you're going to do a slip stitch onto the top of the chain 3. So you find that third chain, insert your hook, grab the yarn and pull through. And this here is the end of row 1. Now for row 2, we're going to start with a chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do the following repetition. The repeat starts by doing 5 double crochets into the next stitch. So into the next stitch, 5 double crochets. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 double crochets into the same stitch. Now we're going to chain 1 and then do 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Now we're going to chain 1, and that's going to end the repeat. You want to do that 6 more times. So I'm going to do it one more time with you. The repeat starts by doing 5 double crochets into the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to chain 1, then do 1 double crochet into the next stitch. And then we're going to chain 1. And that ends the repeat. This is what we want to do all the way around. And I'll see you when you're almost done. Okay, so I just did my 7th repetition here. What that's going to look like is you're going to have basically 7 groups of the 5 double crochets into the same stitch. So I can count with you around. So here's my first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And obviously there is a chain 1s and double crochets, chain 1s in between. So now after you've done the last 5 double crochets, chain 1, double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1, you're going to be left with 1 stitch. Into there you're going to do 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to chain 1, and we're going to do a slip stitch into the third of the chain 4 that you started with. This chain 4 basically counts as the double crochet chain 1. So you're going to do it on the third chain because that will be the top of the double crochet. So you count from bottom to top, 1, 2, 3. Into that third chain, insert your hook, grab the yarn, and pull through to close. And this here is the end of row 2. For row 3, we're going to start by doing a chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you're going to do a double crochet into the same place that you're currently in, into the chain 3 of the previous row. Into there, a double crochet. Now we're going to chain 1. And now we're going to do the following repetition. The repeat starts by doing 2 double crochets into each of the next 5 stitches. So into the 5 double crochet that you created, into the same stitch in the previous row, into each one of those, you're going to do 2 double crochets. So here is 1 and 2 for my first one. Second. Third. Fourth. And my last one here. Okay, so that's 2 double crochets into each of the next 5 stitches. Now we're going to chain 1, and then you're going to do 1 double crochet into the next stitch. So on top of the double crochet, just 1 double crochet. Now you're going to chain 1 and do 1 double crochet into the same place as the last double crochet, so into the same stitch that you just went to. Another double crochet. Just going to give you this like V. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Continuing the repeat, we're going to do a chain 1. And this is what we're doing all the way around. So the repeat, let's go back to the beginning of the repeat. It starts by doing 2 double crochets into each of the next 5 stitches, which is the 5 double crochets that you did previously. After you do that, you're going to do a chain 1. And then into the double crochet, that's like alone. Into there, you're going to do a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet into the same stitch, which will give you a V. And then after that, a chain 1. That's the repeat you want to do all the way around. Do that and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so I just did my last 2 double crochets into each of the last 5 stitches, the 5 double crochets. And now we're going to finish off this row by just doing a chain 1. And then we're going to do a slip stitch to the chain 3 that we started with. Well, sorry, the third chain of the chain 4 that we started with. So from bottom to top, we're going to count 1, 2, 3. And into that third one, insert your hook, grab the yarn, and pull through to close. At the end of row 3, we're going to have this like very curly little thing, but that's what's going to give you the petals. So now for row 4, we're going to start by doing a chain 3. Now we're going to do 1 double crochet into the same spot. So into the third chain here of the previous row, into there, a double crochet. Now we're going to chain 1, and you want to do 2 double crochets into the next stitch, into the next double crochet. 2 double crochets there. Now we're going to chain 1, and now we're going to start the repeat. The repeat starts by doing 2 double crochets together 5 times over the next 10 double crochets. So basically we're bringing this down to 5 stitches again. I'll show you what that looks like. So we're going to start by yarning over, going into the next stitch, grabbing the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop. Now we're going to yarn over and go into the next stitch with our hook, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop. You're going to have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. So we basically combined these 2 stitches into 1. And we're going to do that, I believe, 4 more times. So we're going to yarn over, go into the next stitch, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop. Yarn over, go into the next one, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 and stop. 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. So that's my second one, and I'm going to do that all the way down. I'm going to do this a bit faster now so I can show you the end result. That was my third one. Fourth. So yeah, it's a total of 5 times. And you're decreasing the petal by doing this and creating that kind of bubble with the petal. So that's our 5 double crochets, 2 together. Continuing the repeat, we're going to chain 1 and then into the next stitch, into the next double crochet, we're going to do 2 double crochets, which is this one here. You know how we did that V of double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So into the first of the double crochets, you're going to insert 2 double crochets. Now we're going to chain 1 and into the next double crochet, also do 2 double crochets. And now we're going to chain 1. So that is the repeat that we want. We are combining the petal stitches to bring them down to 5 again and create this kind of like, as you can see, the petal is just easier to see now that it's getting smaller. And into the V of the previous row, we're going to create 2 stitches into the first, chain 1, and then 2 stitches into the second, chain 1. So I'm going to do this repetition again with you. The repeat starts by doing the 2 double crochets together 5 times across the next 10 stitches. So I'm going to yarn over, go into the first stitch, grab the yarn, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Do the same into the next stitch. 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. That's my first double crochet 2 together. I'm doing this 4 more times. And I'm going to do that fast so I can just show you the repeat. That's my third. Fourth. And fifth. So that's my double crochet 2 togethers. Now I'm going to chain 1. Go into the next double crochet with 2 double crochets. Chain 1. And now into the next double crochet, 2 double crochets. And now we chain 1. And that's what you want to do all the way around. You'll start noticing that the petals get smaller and start having more shape. So I'm going to do this all the way around and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so I just did my last petal here. The last double crochet 2 together 5 times. So now to finish this off, we're just going to do a chain 1. And you want to do a slip stitch onto the third chain of the chain 3 that you started with. So you find that third chain, insert your hook into it, grab the yarn and pull through to close. And this here is the end of row 4. You can see how cute the flower is looking. It gives you that effect that it's coming out of the work. Now row 5, we're going to start by doing a chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to do the following 3 times. We're going to do a double crochet into the next stitch. And then a chain 1. So you want to do that twice more. Yarn over, double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1, yarn over, double crochet into the next stitch, into the next double crochet, chain 1. And so this is what you wanted 3 times. Now we've come to the flower, and we're going to work a 5 double crochet together. So we're going to be completely closing off the petal. So for that, we're going to yarn over, go on top of the first stitch, the first double crochet 2 together of the previous row, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop. And we're going to do that into each one of these. So yarn over, go into the next stitch, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, do the same into the next stitch, yarn over, into the stitch, grab the yarn, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, twice more, and then the last time here. So we have 2, 4, 6 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. And that's gonna bring the petal completely closed. Now we're going to chain 1, and we're going to work the following repetition 4 times. So into the next double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then a chain 1. That was my first time. So into the next double crochet, a double crochet, chain 1, that's my second time. Into the next double crochet, a double crochet, and a chain 1, and into the next double crochet, a double crochet, and a chain 1, for a total of 4 times. And this is what we want to do all the way around. You're going to do into the petals, into the double crochet 2 together of the previous row, we're going to do 5 double crochets together to close off the petal. Then you're going to come across the V. So you're going to start by doing a chain 1, then 1 double crochet. Let's just do it one more time together so I can show you. So we're going to do the 5 double crochet together across the petal. I already showed you slowly how to do that. So if you need to see that slowly, you can go back. I'm going to do it a little bit faster here. Every time you basically add a loop into your hook. And now I'm going to have 6 loops on my hook. Yarn over, pull through all 6 to close off the petal. And now here we're going to chain 1. And then you're doing the double crochet chain 1 4 times. So into the next double crochet, a double crochet, chain 1. Into the next double crochet, a double crochet, chain 1. Into the next double crochet, a double crochet, chain 1. Into the next double crochet, a double crochet, chain 1. And there we go. That's the repeat. That's going to start giving you also like a square. Actually not a square. This is going to create like a circle around the flower. So do that all the way around and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so I just finished doing my last 5 double crochet together in the last petal and my chain 1. So now to finish off this row, I'm just going to do a slip stitch into the third of the chain 4 that you started with. So 1 second here. My yarn is caught. So we're going to find that third chain. 1, 2, 3. Insert your hook into it, grab the yarn, and pull through to close. This here is the end of row 5. For row 6, we're going to start by doing a chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do 1 double crochet into the next stitch. So into the next double crochet, a double crochet. Then a chain 1. And then into the next chain 1 space, which is the one between the double crochets. This one here. Into the next one, we're going to do 2 treble crochets. So you yarn over twice for a treble crochet. Go around the first chain 1 space, grab the yarn and pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. And do 1 more of those. So treble crochet here. Then a chain 2. And then 2 treble crochets into the same chain 1 space. And this creates our first corner. Moving on, we're going to be doing the following combination 2 times. So you want to chain 1 and then do 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Sorry, there we go. And now you want to chain 1 again and do 1 double crochet into the next double crochet. Now we're going to chain 1 and you're going to do 1 half double crochet into the top of the next cluster. So into the top of the next 5 double crochet together, we're going to do a half double crochet. So that would be over here. Half double crochet. Now we're going to do the following combination 4 times. You're going to chain 1 and then do 1 single crochet into the next double crochet. So into the double crochet here, a single crochet. Do that 3 more times, chain 1, 1 single crochet into the next double crochet, chain 1, 1 single crochet into the next double crochet, chain 1, 1 single crochet into the next double crochet. Now we're going to chain 1 and then do 1 half double crochet into the top of the next cluster, the next petal here, on top of the 5 double crochet together, a half double crochet. Now we're going to do a chain 1 and then 1 double crochet into the next double crochet, and then a chain 1. That there ends the repeat. So I'll tell you where the repeat starts. We're going to do it once together, and then I'm going to let you do it on your own. So the repeat starts by doing 1 double crochet into the next double crochet. So into the next double crochet, 1 double crochet. Then you chain 1. Then into the next chain 1 space, you're going to work a corner. And for a corner, you want 2 treble crochets, a chain 3, and 2 treble crochets. So let's start with the 2 treble crochets into the next chain 1 space. That's 1, 2, then a chain 3, and then 2 treble crochets into the same chain 1 space. That's 1 and 2. For a corner, continuing the repeat, we're going to do a chain 1, and then you want to do 1 double crochet into the next double crochet, which is this one here. Then we chain 1 and do 1 double crochet into the next double crochet. Then we chain 1 and then find the top of the next cluster, or the 5 double crochet together from the previous row. And on top of it, you're going to do a half double crochet. Now we're going to do a chain 1 and single crochet into the next double crochet. And do that 3 more times. Chain 1, 1 single crochet into the next double crochet, chain 1, 1 single crochet into the next double crochet, chain 1, 1 single crochet into the next double crochet. Now we chain 1 and do 1 half double crochet into the next cluster, or 5 double crochet together of the previous row. So into there, a half double crochet. Now we are going to do a chain 1 and then do 1 double crochet into the next double crochet, and then a chain 1, which ends the repeat. So as you can see, I've done my second corner on my side. So now you want to do the repeat twice more to do the 2 corners that you're left. So I'll see you when you're almost at the end of the row here. Okay, so I just went all the way around, and I just want to show you at the very end here. I just did my 4, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet. And now I'm going to do a chain 1. And then I've got the last petal here, so on top of there I need a half double crochet. And then I'm going to chain 1, and I already have my double crochet chain 1 here that I need. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to do a slip stitch at the 3rd chain of the chain 4 that I started with. So you insert your hook into it, grab the yarn, and pull through. And this here is the end of row 6. As you can see, you have a square now around the flower. you can go ahead and cut off your yarn and thread your ends through. And look how stunning this is. I cannot believe this one. It is so beautiful. Oh, let me push that forward. So the petals come out of the work, adding so much dimension. It's just 3D. This is what it looks like on the back if you're curious. There's like those holes. But on the front, it's just a stunning flower. And then we got your corners to create the square. Just absolutely beautiful. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.